So not all of my videos are going to be the same. Some might be similar to others, but most of them are just going to be about things that really piss me off. Today I want to talk about women because women really just fucking piss me off. Like, seriously. I'm a woman, so I think I'm allowed to speak about this without really getting any views saying I'm sexist and all this other shit, because I'm not. And I'm going to have a future video about men, certain things that men do that really annoy me as well. But one thing about women that just really pisses me off is that women constantly speak about how they want equality. But then when they get equality, they want everything to be changed so that it works for their needs. For example, there's police officers. Sorry, I can't say policemen anymore because women do not appreciate that. They think that if you say policemen, you're talking about a man. Maybe one day policemen did mean man, but in my opinion, policemen means human. So basically, if you're saying that policemen should be changed to police officers and firemen should be changed to firefighters, why doesn't the word human change to person? Like, seriously, that's basically what you're saying. Another thing too is if a man goes to become a police officer, they have to go through specific things and they have to determine whether or not that man is eligible to be a police officer. He can't just be like, oh, I'm going to become a police officer and magically it happens. But with a woman, basically they have to be hired just because of the sake that they're a woman. Like, seriously, it's not fair. It's not fair at all that can happen. I'm not saying that women are sucky police officers. What I'm saying is that a woman should have to go through exactly 100% every single thing that a man should have to do. But no, women don't have to do that. Just because you're a woman, just because you have a vagina, means that you don't have to go through all the same things that a man does. It's not fair. Same thing with a firefighter or anything like that. It's not fair. So really, if women want equality, why don't they actually do it, like, the right way, instead of getting everything changed towards themselves? And another thing, too, it's like, women constantly freak out about how men are sexist, men are this, men are that, men are this. And it's like, oh, well, in my opinion, feminists are the most sexist of them all. I'm not going to talk about feminism because I don't really know a whole lot about it, so I'm probably going to get a lot of views saying all this other stupid shit about it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I'm just saying, like, they're the most sexist. It's really not fair that just because you are a woman, like, you get everything. There was one day where a man got everything. Women weren't allowed to do anything. And in some countries, it's still like that. But in certain countries, things have been changed. Maybe not all things, maybe some things should still be changed, but it's still not fair that women get everything because of the fact that they're a woman. And one thing that I think is very not fair is the fact that if there's 10 men and me trying out to be a firefighter, I'm definitely going to become a firefighter just because I'm the only woman trying out. And then those 10 men have to compete against each other. Like, if there was another woman competing against me, then we would have to compete between which of us gets to become a firefighter. And maybe if both of us are good enough, then we would both become a firefighter. But it's just me, I'd automatically pretty much get the job as long as I had a basic concept of what I was doing. But really, like, I could not pull someone out of a burning building. I might be able to pull a child out of a burning building, but look at me, I'm like 100 pounds. I could not pull someone out of a burning building. So that fact makes no sense to me. It's not fair at all. Women should have to actually go through all that, but they don't. Maybe sometimes, but I don't think all the time they do. So this is going out to all those men out there. Your woman is a bitch, okay? She might not be a bitch all the time, but one day she will be a bitch. Me, I know I'm a bitch. I'm not a bitch all the time. I actually have been told I'm probably one of the least bitchiest person that people know, but I am a bitch at times, and I've been told that, and I know that, and I will admit that I'm a bitch. Some women will never admit that they're a bitch, but they are. So when you're looking for a woman, just know that there is a time that they will be a bitch, and you just gotta embrace it. Some might be perfectly nice all the time, and then just one day, poof, they're a bitch. Maybe it's just that for that one day, maybe it's for that 1 minute, but they will be a bitch once in their lifetime. That's just a given fact. It's just how women are. And like when we're PMSing, don't even bother. Like some people, if you tell them that they're PMSing, they'll probably be a little better and, calm down. But as soon as you tell them they're PMSing, they will bitch at you for a while. And then maybe a few minutes later, they'll realize why they're bitching is because of their PMSing. Like me, for example. If you tell me that the reason I'm being a bitch to you is because I'm PMSing, I will get even more mad at you. We will get mad right away, but eventually we'll be nice to you. If you don't want to fight with your girlfriend, then here's some tips for you. These are just my life tips. These aren't truth, but these are basically, because I'm a woman, this is what I believe. If you're fighting with your girlfriend, don't sit there quiet, because then she'll get more pissed off thinking that you're not listening to her. And don't argue back, because that will even make it worse than sitting there quiet. If you want her to calm down or whatnot, just try and comfort her, tell her you're sorry. Don't tell her she's wrong, because she'll probably realize eventually that she's wrong. But if you tell her she's wrong while she's mad, she's probably going to try and bitch slap you as hard as she can. So to all you women out there, I fucking hate you. Well, no, not really, but I just want you to know that you are just stupid. Understand that you're a bitch, and then there will be no problems with you and your boyfriend. Understand that you are getting equality, maybe not all the time, but just understand that things don't need to be tailored to your needs. If you want equality, then ask for equality. Don't think that just because you're a woman you can get whatever you want. So to women out there, just shove that up your fucking ass